Yes, I see.
It has arrived, JJK having its final chapter, and personally for me, even among the controversy of disappointing reactions to the final chapter, this chapter felt like everything to me. I already talked about it in my last video about how Kenjaku changed everything from what we've seen, having a new reality for both Jujutsu sorcerers and normies, normal people. But also just seeing the trio back together again, sharing one brain cell and Megami holding their brain cell it just touches my soul, man. It just does something for me. And I don't care what anyone says, that felt good. But if the ending was just that, I probably would have agreed that the ending was lackluster. That this was not something that was good enough to end as a last chapter. But seeing ryoumen Sukuna having his last moments, his death's door, with Mahito in a pitch black setting, describing and being told that he was wrong, that it was all about revenge, sets the bar even higher for this ending, and really makes that this was Sukuna Kaisen all along. How we went from finding ryoumen Sukuna's finger at night, surrounded by curses to trap the curse himself, to being put back where they first found him in the very first chapter, in the dead of night, wrapped up in curses, to now being in the daylight, unrestricted by the talisman curses, to being just left out in the open, to show as a new sign of Sukuna's change, recontextualizing, adding new meaning to Sukuna's story, and brings the whole story to a full circle. With this ending with ryoumen Sukuna, he truly felt like a main character. This is probably his story all along. Ryoumen Sukuna was the main character. And we see that Sukuna is a man of his words, that he will keep to his words, because defeat for him is the same as death. Just the same way Yorozu was proposing marriage, for his defeat, Yuji proposed a new change, a new lease on life, and he accepted that change in death, to seek a new path, a new way to go about his life instead of the one that he traversed himself. And on top of that, changes the view on the relationship between Sukuna and Rami. How the relationship seemed more master-servant, but might actually have been master and pupil. Since Japan has the ideology that a pupil of a master and pupil sometimes have a relationship that's closer than even family by blood. So the closing of Sukuna's story is a win for Jujutsu society as a whole, for the legacy and future, for the redemption and reflection of future sorcerers and the path moving forward, by showing Sukuna's finger from a curse to a talisman, echoing Gojo's hopes for the next generation of sorcerers, the same as Geto, to have a brighter future, to have a brighter environment than the ones they grew up in. By showing this ending allows for both the closure of one story and the openness for another, respecting the story's past while leaving room to imagine the future of the JJK. Same as with Toto's speech, respecting one's past but keep moving forward.